Now today what we will do, we will understand firstly the one concept is that which is known as concept of currency convertibility. Concept of currency convertibility. See, convertibility means what? Refers to freedom to transact across border and freedom to convert home currency into foreign currency or vice versa. So currency convertibility means nothing but freedom to convert the home currency into foreign currency or opposite manner for the transaction at the market established rates. This is known as currency convertibility. Okay. So convertibility means freedom to currency convertibility means freedom to convert home currency to foreign currency and vice versa. Okay, like Indian rupees, you can convert it into dollars, and dollars also you can convert to Indian rupees. That is known as currency convertibility. Okay, concept of currency convertibility means nothing but when you can convert the home currency into a foreign currency, or other way, it is known as currency convertibility. Now, as we have understood the balance of payment, we know that a transaction of a country will be divided into, you can classify it into three accounts. One is the current account, another is the capital account, and reserve account. So if you remember the balance of structure payment, we have seen current account transaction and capital account transaction. Okay, and there is another account called as reserve account also. So what is current account? Current account transactions are those accounts which are other than capital account transactions, like trade transactions taking place between two countries. That is a current account transaction. Okay, in which assets and liabilities will not be affected. We have understood what is capital account. What is capital account transaction as per FEMA also we have understood. If it is having an impact on asset and liabilities, it will become a capital account transaction. Otherwise, it will become current account transaction. Like export imports, it is a current account transaction. Okay, frequent transactions. Okay, like remittance of money abroad to some persons staying there. Okay, suppose if your relatives are there in foreign for some purpose, education or otherwise, you will send money to them. That will be covered under current account transaction. Okay, other way can also happen. If your relative is employed outside India, so they will send money to their relative members in India. So that will all come under current account transaction. Okay, so if it is having an not having an impact on asset and liabilities, it will be current account transaction. Like interest payment on loans will also come under current account transaction. But loans giving and taking will go under which account? It is a capital account transaction because it is having an impact on asset and liability. Okay, but interest payment will be coming under current account part. Okay, so current account convertibility means what? Freedom to undertake purchase and sale transaction without licensing or procedural requirements. Very important. For current account transaction, you need not take any that much permission. Okay, except that you have to buy or sell currency through an authorized dealer. Okay, authorized dealer concept also we have understood. Authorized dealers are those persons, especially banks and money changers, etc., through whom you can buy and sell foreign currency. Other than authorized dealers, you cannot buy and sell foreign currency. So it will become a prohibited transaction otherwise, or contravention of the Foreign Exchange Management Act. If you want the foreign currency, Suppose if you want dollars, you will have to go to an authorized dealer only. Normally, they are banks who deal in foreign exchange. Okay, so for a current account transaction, there is no much procedural requirements are not there. Okay, like import and export, product or services. See, they are regular transaction. So if for such a transaction, if permission requirement, etc., are kept, then it will be very difficult because export and import are regular activity. Okay, for such purpose, current account transaction do not need much procedural requirements. Okay, so export import transaction, receive and send money abroad. Okay, receive money from relative residing abroad. Okay, send money to your siblings studying abroad. Just now we understand all these transactions are what current account transaction and not much procedural requirement is there. You can easily go to the authorized dealer, fill the required forms, okay, and you will easily get the money for your purpose. For that, you have to just show the purpose for which it should be a legitimate purpose. Okay, and you have to fulfill some income tax formalities also, whether TDS is deducted or not, etc. That all part is there. After fulfilling such small procedural requirements, you can get the currency for current account transaction. Okay. So current account transaction means what those transactions which are other than capital account transaction. In simple word, it will not affect the asset and liabilities of the persons in India or outside India. Or you can say they are regular transaction like export import of goods, which is a regular activity. Okay, making payments to your relatives staying abroad or receiving payments from them, etc. All these are what current account transaction. Okay, now what is the advantage of current account convertibility? Better trade relation will be there because export import freedom is there, then it will be better trade relations. So, okay, so this can be the advantage. Then wider choice will be there since goods and services can be bought and sold across the countries. Customers get wider choice and can get the products at a cheaper rate. Okay, because if freedom is there for export, import purpose, etc., then choice of the people will also increase automatically. They will get wide range of goods and services at a cheaper rate. Okay, and optimum utilization of resources very important because some countries may have surplus of some commodity, other country may have deficit of that commodity. So because of international trade, it is balanced out. Okay, suppose India is having a surplus of some commodity, it can export it to other country who are not having that. Okay, and similarly, India might be having less of some commodity. So similarly, they can buy that from other country. So this is the main advantage of international trade. It will help in optimum utilization of resources. Okay, so if international trade or current account freedom was not there, then what would happen? Those countries which are having surplus cannot sell it outside. So it will ultimately lead to wastage of resources. Okay, so because of exchange between two countries, it will help to balance out, or you can say it will help in optimum utilization of the resources. And at the same time, it will generate income also. Suppose if India is exporting the surplus goods to other countries, India can get income, foreign income will be generated in India. So these are the advantages of current account convertibility, you can say. See, threat to domestic, these some disadvantages are also discussed here. So threat to domestic industry because if cheaper imports are there, then Indian industries may face threat from the foreign competitors. So this can be one disadvantage. If free trade is there, then. And one important concept is there, dumping. What is the meaning of dumping? Anybody can tell what is meaning of dumping? Yes, what is dumping? Dumping means dumping means selling the goods by one country in another country at a very low price or less than cost. At a very low price or below cost. Normally, dumping is done by advanced countries. They sell their products to developing countries at a very low cost. It is known as dumping. So if some advanced country sell their goods at a very low price, cheap price, or below cost level in Indian market, it will become dumping. So dumping is what anti-competitive in nature. They are anti-competitive because if some developed countries are selling goods at below cost price in India, it will affect the Indian industries. No? So what happened is that Indian government in Customs Act, if you will refer the Customs Act, there is one duty which is known as anti-dumping duty. Anti-dumping duty. You can refer this anti-dumping duty. Anti-dumping duty means what? If any country is resorting to dumping in India, then it will have to pay an anti-dumping duty. If you want to import and it is a dumping, then anti-dumping duty will be imposed. Okay. And then another type of account is known as what? Capital account convertibility. Capital account means what we have understood. It will impact the asset and liabilities in India or outside India. So in India for person resident outside India and outside India for person resident in India, then it will become a capital account investment. Like investment in shares, bonds, property, these are all what capital account transactions. So what is the current status of India? In India is fully convertible on current account transaction and it is partially convertible on capital account transaction. So you should remember this for a current account transaction, Indian rupees, INR is fully convertible, freely convertible. Okay, means if you want to do capital current account transaction, you can easily buy and sell foreign currency. But for capital account transaction convertibility, there is restrictions. So there is only partial convertibility for capital account transaction as far as Indian rupees is concerned. So India is not fully convertible yet for capital account transaction. But for current account transaction, Indian rupees is fully convertible and freely convertible. So write and keep this. For a current account transaction, INR is fully and freely convertible. And for capital account transaction, it is only partially convertible. Clear? This much. So today we are stopping here. Further, we will discussion will continue in the next classes.